Hello, everybody. How's it going? Welcome back to another episode of Cult of the Dragon, a D&D Adventure. So last time we left off, you were able to successfully rescue Leosin from the cultist camp, and sort of as you were leaving, he decided to set it on fire a little bit. As you quickly ran away, you went back to the Centaur camp, where you decided to stay the night, rest up a little bit, and then you proceeded fairly quickly back to town, and it was about a half-day journey back to town. What you didn't know is that the cultist group was not too far behind you, and so you managed to get into town. You had a brief conversation with the governor. Yeah, you were at the top of his tower, and Leosin was starting to talk about how this is more of a serious threat. It's a worldwide threat, or at least a Sword Coast threat. When the town fell under attack once again, the governor, Leosin, Captain Travis, the three of you, and the city guard ran out into the open field where you have now found the enemy. So Captain Travis proceeded to line up the guards, and you guys approach the area, and what you see is a fairly good size enemy force. You see a handful of the cultists and the acolytes, which you've seen before. You see a couple more of these ambush drakes. Up front, you do see something new that you had not seen. They brought in two bigger beasts that are blue and white. And as you're looking at them, you get a closer look, and it would be these fun little fellows. So definitely bigger than the other ones. Nice big horn on the front. On the back lines, you once again see the Dragonborn that you dealt with before, and then you see this woman who you saw down in the pit. And as you look across the way there, you can get a better look at her as well, and she looks like this. So as Captain Travis is sitting there barking out orders to his men, they're, again, making formation. You see the enemy kind of making their formation. And Leosin kind of says to you guys, all right, well, how do you want to play this?
Well, I'm not exactly used to too many big battles like this, so I'm gonna defer to the paladin and the cleric with the bow.
Tell us, Jalen, what do you think we should do? This is part of your mission, after all.
Run away.
That works for me, and see ya.
We got to get rid of those drakes.
So as you say that, you then hear from the distance the woman sort of yells across the battlefield, and she says, "Leosin, surrender the town, or we're going to take it by force." And he yells back, "Not a chance, Mondath. Let's just get this started."
Wait, Leosin, who is this Mondath?
She was one of the spellcasters that was interrogating me. She seems quite powerful in the magical arts, so we must be cautious of her. I will say that in our planning here, we don't have much time, I fear. I do have the ability to cast a cloud of fog where I can cover part of the battlefield. We might be able to use that to blind them if you guys want to go that route. Another thought that I have, and I'm sure I can persuade Captain Travis, is what if we have all of our city guards sort of go up the right and we'll go up the left? What do you think? I'm up for whatever.
Well, we've fought the humanoids before, so we know they'll go down moderately quickly, but those two new drakes, I'm not sure about. I've never seen those before.
Yeah, and the smaller ones had quite a bit of health on them.
Yeah, I've never fought these dragon creatures before. Should be interesting.
So this fog, kind of makes it a little hard for them to see.
Yeah, I can cover a pretty large area in this fog, and it would blind them.
That's kind of good. I have my ways of seeing through magical means of darkness and such things. Excellent. I like it.
Okay, well, as soon as I get the opportunity to do so, I'll attempt to see if I can make that happen based on the situation that I see. And then as he says that, you hear the Dragonborn in the background yell like, "All right, that's enough. Charge!" And you see the front line is starting to, like, move in towards you guys now.
All right, time to go.
Gentlemen, we have to make a quick decision. Do we have our guardsmen on the left shift, or do we have them hold?
Oh, 1 second.
I think all your nut guards are going to need to be together. So if you wanted to send them up to the right, let's do it now.
Agreed.
All right, Captain Travis, we'll take the left. You take the right. And he gives him a yes, sir. And then the guards start actually like running towards this like right flank. And then with that, I will have all you guys click on your tokens and roll initiative.
Okay, just gets back to the right. Oh, now we're going back to the left. Oh, here we go again.
Sorry if I misspoke. I meant us going left, them going right.
No, that's fine, because Jalen moved right, so...
Oh, wow. We've got low roll.
Yeah, roll the cultists, roll the guard drakes. All right, let's do an order sort here. Okay. And before all of this, Leosin did move in behind you guys. So basically, yeah.
What about the guards roll?
Oh, well, we're just going to ignore them. They're going to do their own thing.
Okay.
So basically, the enemies advance on both sides here. And that is going to be all that they do. So it's up to Jonathan.
I'm going to move forward and attack the Drake with my flare.
Nice hit. Good start.
And that ends my turn.
So you bop him right across the face, and he doesn't like that.
I am going to attack the white cultist with my bow.
Okay. Yep, 14 is a hit. Nice 8 strike. I will also say that this is a big fight. Make sure you remember all the tools you have.
It is a lot easier with D&D Beyond to figure that out.
And that'll end my turn.
All right, up to Gex.
Gex is gonna move just a little bit. He's gonna also take a shot at the guard drake, the one that Jonathan's engaged with. Just a normal roll for an attack on that.
Yeah.
Gonna attack with chill touch.
Wow, you guys are rolling good.
That is
Dead.
two, and they can't heal until those next turns.
Yep. I'll put the heart symbol on him, meaning he can't heal. All right, Leoson's gonna... Or did you have anything else?
Yeah, actually, for my bonus action, I'm going to put a Hexblade Curse on him.
Okay.
And basically, this is not a spell. It's just his Hexblade is once per short rest. It's a bonus action. Choose a creature you can see within 30 feet. Curse it for 1 minute or until the target dies. Or I'm incapacitated. Against the cursed target, you gain +2 bonus to damage rolls, score a critical hit on a roll, or a critical hit, or a roll of a 19 or 20, and you regain 5 hit points if it dies. But I'm not going to take the bonus damage, but I am going to put the curse on it.
Sounds good. So Leosin is going to step up, and he's going to target the white cultist. He's going to fire off a magic missile. And I believe with magic missile, you have to roll for each one individually, but they're a guaranteed hit. I just got to confirm. I believe I get 3 darts. Yes.
That's max damage right there.
So he fires his first 2 of 3. And that is actually going to drop the white one. White one's dead. You see the magic hit him, and he just drops. And then he fires his 3rd shot into the Drake at 3. All right. And now it's up to the cultist. So the red one moves up to Jonathan. Tries to hit you with his scimitar. 13, I think, is a miss, yeah?
Yes, it is.
Okay. The two on the other side don't move. They're kind of like staying behind or to the side of their Drake. But speaking of Drake, that one didn't like that you booped him across the nose. Go ahead, Rika, say something.
No, I was saying, like, didn't like that I booped it.
So he tries to bite at you. 22
That is a hit.
for 9 piercing damage.
Mm.
And it's back to you.
Okay. Um. Okay, I'm going to use Thunderous Smite and hit him with my flail.
Okay.
What order did you want me to do that?
You always have to do the hit first, and so then if the hit happens, then the Thunderous Smite goes off. Otherwise, if it misses, then Thunderous Smite doesn't work.
Come on, why doesn't it work?
And that was on the Drake.
Yes.
Okay, so yep, good hit. So you get the 6 plus, and then whatever the Thundering Smite's going to be here. Nice 11. Now didn't that do a pushback as well, if I remember correctly?
Yes. If the target is a creature, it must succeed on a strength saving throw or be pushed 10 feet away from you and knocked prone.
Okay, what's the DC on that? Oh, 13.
13.
And it rolls a 20.
Of course it does.
I don't know why I rolled it twice there, but...
We'll take the 4.
All right, and then on to Jalen.
All right, I'm going to attack the red cultist with my bow.
Good roll.
And that'll end my turn.
It'd be nice when you can fire that like 2 or 3 times.
Attacking at the Drake.
Man, you guys are hitting.
You were saying, Kidley?
I mean, he's hitting. I didn't say for how much.
Yeah, he cursed me there. That's it, sir.
Okay, so Leosin kind of yells out to to you guys, and he says, "Okay, let's see if we can throw off their back line. I'm gonna go ahead and do it. So maybe we can try and set this up to we're just taking these waves at a time here." So he go ahead and he casts Fog Cloud. So a 20-foot sphere. Oh, level 1. That's fine. So let me quickly get out.
Are you making a shape?
Let's see. I need a circle. I need a linger. It's actually way, way bigger than what I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, you can almost get all of them.
Yep. So he casts it right there like that. So he literally blinds all of them. And that'll be his turn. I will say that the guards over here on this side have moved up and they're engaging this bunch. So once again, the cultist tries to slash at Jonathan. 15, I think that's a miss.
That is a miss.
All right. And the Drake, you continue just to you continue to upset the Drake, and so the Drake does like a quick like turnaround, and he like tries to tail swipe you. 17?
That is a miss.
So you like the tail like goes over your head.
Like just almost hitting me.
All right, and back to you.
And I will attack the Drake again with my flail.
A 12 is going to be a miss on him.
And I'm a little disoriented by his quick spin and miss. And that'll end my turn.
All right. Attacking the red cultist with my bow.
Yep, that's a hit for 5.
And that'll end my turn.
Back to Gex.
Going right back at the Drake.
There you go.
Ooh, there we go.
There you go.
Okay. How's the Drake looking?
He's looking a little beat up.
Oh, boy.
Adventure.
Yeah, Leosin says to Jalen, you're pretty good with that bow.
I've used it for a long time.
So he holds up one of his hands, and it starts to glow red as he shoots a firebolt at the cultist. What is? Oh, I still have him in disadvantage mode. I'm gonna re-roll that. Sorry. 15 is a hit for 7, and Jonathan, you see like this firebolt coming from behind you and hit the guy right in the chest, and he like starts on fire and he freaks out for a second, and then he just like seizes up and he just falls over dead.
How much health does this Drake have? We've hit him for 32 points of damage.
So the Drake sees his master fall, and he kind of looks at the dead body of his master, and then he kind of looks at you, and you can see his like eyes squint as he tries to bite at you again. And he misses. Gives you a big roar.
I will return the favor and hit him with my flail.
I was going to say, you're going to bite him? That's weird.
Well, I mean, the points on my flail is going to bite into his skin.
Nice.
And that'll end my turn.
All right, we will switch targets to the Drake.
That's a miss.
All right.
Fire the arrow and it
okay.
bounces off his armor.
Attacking at the Drake. Oh no.
Big time miss.
Yeah. The roar was a bit unsettling to Gex.
All right. On to the big one. Let's see here. Let's see if we can chill him a little bit, shall we, guys? He's going to cast Ray of Frost. And the beam misses the Drake. So the Drake like saw that, and he's not happy with that. So he actually like runs by Jonathan.
No, he doesn't. Oh, well, then I will use my reaction.
Uh-huh. So as he's running by, you give him a little something.
I give him a little something.
Nice. Very
Nice.
Good hit.
So he comes over and... Oops, hold on. He comes over and tries to bite Leosin. I gotta look and see what Leosin's AC even is. That's it? Is he not wearing any armor?
Oh dear.
He's just wearing robes, right?
I'm gonna go with it. His character sheet literally has no armor. That's fine. Yeah, the Drake tries to bite him. That's gonna be a hit. For 9 piercing.
So there's a
Leosin.
disadvantage on that. There's actually disadvantage on that attack.
Why is that? Okay. Okay. So what I'm going to do then is I'm going to roll it a second time and we just take the lowest roll.
Okay.
A 9. which is okay. That is actually a miss.
Phew.
And it's back to you.
And go ahead and smack him again with my flail. And say, who you going after now?
Good hit. Okay. You can see he's visibly showing some wounds now.
All right, I got a small sequence of events here.
Okay.
I'm going to use my normal action to stow my bow, my free interaction to draw my sword, and then I am going to use my bonus action to attack the Drake with my scimitar.
Of speed.
And is this creature large or medium?
This creature is medium.
So we have advantage on him now?
Yes. Yeah, since I'll see. Yeah, since it's a 3-on-1, you guys are all pretty close. Yep, we'll go advantage. 17 is a hit.
And that will end my turn.
Mr. Gex.
Gex gonna move just a little bit.
Big 23.
For 2.
Just blasting him from the side.
That's his turn.
All right. So you see Leosin rub his hands together a little bit. And he'll hold out his hands. And then he proceeds to do... Where's it at? Here it is. Burning Hands. And he tries to do it away from you guys, so you guys are fine. So he's just catching the Drake on, like, the edge of it. So yeah, you hold out your hands with thumbs touching and fingers spread. Each creature in a 15-foot cone must make a dexterity saving throw with a 13 on that. So we'll roll that for the Drake. And of course the Drake rolls a 14. And then, so it's going to be a half of a 3d6. All right, so I'm going to say he takes 6 damage. I have all of you roll me a quick perception check.
Uh-oh.
Gex is watching this fire.
Uh-oh. Oh, good.
All right, so only Jalen notices this. You have noticed, so you've been keeping an eye on the giant fog cloud, you know, about 30 yards from you, give or take, and you've noticed that some people have found their way out of the fog cloud.
All right, I would announce that to our party.
All right. So this time the guard drake doesn't like the slashing action from Jalen, so he tries to do a tail swipe on you.
That is also disadvantage.
Okay.
Guess it didn't matter.
For 7.
How's he looking?
He's looking pretty rough. He's like starting to like stagger around a little bit on his 4 paws.
Attack with the flail for 4.
Okay.
And that ends my turn. Uh-oh. They're dropping like flies over there.
How is Leosin looking?
He's fine.
He didn't
Okay.
get hit.
Yeah, he didn't get hit.
All right,
My shield was distracting enough.
I will attack with my scimitar.
Good hit. All right.
And then as I slash through with my scimitar, I will come back and slash again.
So how do you describe how you kill it?
As I come down with the first strike of my scimitar, it carves through his neck, and then on the upstroke, carves through his neck some more, and he lolls to the side and falls over.
Okay. So as that drake drops, you guys look around. You see that the guards are having a rough time with the group over there. A couple of them have died. You also see some new ones that are heading south towards you from the fog cloud. So we go to Gex.
I'm just count off some spaces.
Oop, that's not what I want.
Oh, Gex is gonna move up this way, and he's actually gonna take a shot at the, was it the light blue?
Yep.
The 12 hit.
12 is a miss.
Okay.
X, what are you doing way up there?
Trying to help out some of these guards over here. They're kind of dropping like flies.
Yeah, you keep going, you're going to be dropping like a fly.
Yeah. Well, hurry up and get up here with me.
We've got to wait our turn.
Yeah. Leosin says to you guys, all right, I'm gonna move towards the cloud a little bit, try and cut these ones off that are coming out. So Leosin sees an ambush drake and another cultist kind of heading towards you guys. So he's gonna pop that drake with just a little firebolt. And he misses. That's pretty close. So this cultist is going to move all the way down to Leosin. Try and slice at him. 18 is going to be a hit. 4. And then on to Jonathan.
Gonna move up next to Leosin.
Glad you could join me.
And I'm gonna attack the yellow cultist with my flail.
Okay. Good hit.
And then for my bonus action, I'm going to use the Ring of the Ram on the white drake that's fighting the guardsman.
Okay.
See if I can figure out how to roll this.
It's like firing a giant magic missile at him
Click
here.
on the +7 within the text. And then click on the 2d10 for your damage.
Big 15.
Thank you.
So yeah, you see that ram head like come out of the ring and just like shoot across the battlefield and just pop that thing right in the side.
And that'll end my turn.
So there's one acolyte. The acolyte's gonna move down a little bit, and he's engaging with some of the guards. There's actually a couple guards that like move around and start sort of coming at these guys here. You've noticed that they've managed to kill the 2 cultists that are down there, so it's just the Drake. Speaking of drakes, this one's like thup, 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 all the way down to Jonathan.
Well, hello there.
And he tries to bite at you, and he misses.
Quite the smile you got there, little Drake.
I'm going to move up. Hold on just a second. I'm going to move up, and I will attack the yellow cultist with my scimitar.
Good hit.
Let me guess. You're also going to attack the cultist with your scimitar.
And if that doesn't knock him down, I will do it again.
He's hurting, but he's still up. And 11 is a miss.
Well, that'll end my turn.
Gex sees that acolyte come across from the other side towards the guards, and he remembers that they are some magic users, so he's going to try to help out the guards over there and fire an Eldritch Blast that way.
Eldritch Blast.
Does a 13 hit?
Sorry, you were attacking which one? Okay, the green acolyte. Okay. Yes, that's a hit. Wow.
Or 10?
Nice.
And that's Gex's turn.
All right. So Leosin swings his quarterstaff at the yellow acolyte. Okay. Hits him for 2, and that. Okay, never mind. I thought that actually would have killed him, but nope.
Is he hanging on by one life?
Yeah, you see that quarterstaff hit him right in the head, so he ain't doing so hot. So he attempts to swing his scimitar at Leosin. And hits him for 2. And then we move on to Jonathan.
I am going to cast Thunderwave.
So each.
That will hit me as well.
I was going to
just
say,
so
we
you're
got to be
aware.
real careful on how we're casting that.
Are you sure that would hit you? If I'm doing it this way?
It's a 5-foot or 15-foot cube.
That's centered on you.
Oh. Okay. Then I won't do that.
Well, actually, I mean, Jalen or JT, what would be your ruling on that? Is it centered on him, or can he choose the point?
It emits from you, so it's directed out from you. It's not actually like coming from the center of you. That's always how we've played it.
That'd be more of a beam, right?
Well, I mean, it is a cube. I mean, it goes out and then sideways and up, but it's like projected in front of you, like this big cube of just energy.
So think of a box that is moving in a direction.
So it'd be like,
yeah, that would hit you.
Be like,
well, actually,
it'd be like this.
Because,
I mean, you could. It's just how you line it up. I mean, that's just how to remember that.
Yeah, if I go straight up, it's fine.
Yeah, I'll allow it. So you're gonna send out a thunderous wave towards the Drake and the cultist.
Yep. And it is a DC 15. No, wait, sorry. Did I read that? No.
I don't think it says in there.
Oh, sorry. Okay, no, it's a DC 13.
Okay.
For con.
Con, yeah. Okay. Okay, so here's the con for the cultist. And then here's the con for the Drake. Of course. But they're still taking damage.
Yeah, have to.
So on a failed save, the creature takes 2d8 thundering and is pushed away 10 seconds. Unsuccessful. Wait, is that wording backwards? Or am I reading it wrong?
On a
Oh no, on a successful save.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So it's half damage. And then
So
you
half of 5.
He just doesn't move.
yeah, and then so you rolled a nat 1. So we'll do 3. So the thunder wave hits the cultist, and it actually does knock him back, and you see his body like just flap away. So he actually is dead. But the Drake just kind of like shakes his head, and it doesn't really affect him much, other than the damage.
And that's the end of my turn.
Okay.
Whoa, what was that? That's pretty loud.
I mean, you've seen me hit thunderous smites before.
Yeah, but the whole world heard it.
Yeah, that was a big one there. That was a big one. I think it made him mad too.
So as you're fighting the Drake, you will notice that someone else has found their way out of the fog cloud. As the Drake goes to bite Jonathan. And misses.
Its equilibrium has been thrown off by the thunder wave.
All right, I will move around here. I'm gonna kind of stand on top of this dead cultist, and I will attack with my scimitar. We're at advantage again, correct?
Yes.
Well, that didn't work.
Yeah, one thing you can do on D&D Beyond is you can actually right-click on the number, and it should come up with the toggle if you do that.
Oh, okay. I was trying to hold shift and it didn't work.
Yeah,
so.
sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. So they both
So the
miss.
13 hit. Okay.
Or if, actually,
And that will-
technically, you should get one more roll.
Okay. That didn't work either. So the right clicking only rolls it in my box, not on the screen.
Weird.
Up at the top next to short rest, you see beyond 20?
Yeah, that's what I was using. I was just trying to use the shortcuts.
Gotcha.
Okay, so we'll take the 23.
And as I straddle the dead guy, I swing and barely hit the Drake.
Yeah, the dead guy got ragdolled.
Gex is gonna take another shot at the acolyte.
Oh, the green one?
Yep.
Okay. Yep, you got a hit.
For one. It's like I'm hitting like ones, twos, or tens. That's what I felt. All right, that's his turn.
I mean, it adds up to how the rest of the campaign's been for you.
Oh, I can't complain. It's a cantrip, so.
Leosin says, guys, we got to be careful. I see Mondath over there. She found her way out of the cloud. She's going to be coming this way. As Leosin takes a look at the Drake and hits him with another little firebolt and misses. Skipping the cultist turn for now, skipping that. On to Jonathan.
I attack with the flail. Or not.
That's advantage? Are you sure that's not disadvantage?
Yeah, that was advantage. That was so bad. My turn is ended.
All right, let me check a quick. Oops, what are we on here? Check a quick range here. 35 feet. The acolyte.
Upset somebody.
The acolyte doesn't like what Gex has been doing, so he's gonna cast Sacred Flame on you.
Actually, Gex points over to Leosin. Like, it's that guy. It's that guy. Dex save.
Yep. DC 12. So you're gonna take 8 radiant damage.
The only person in the world that can get Sacred Flame to work.
Right.
The Drake is gonna try and bite at Jonathan again, and misses.
I guess his equilibrium is still off.
So you
That was
see,
8 damage, right?
what was that?
That was 8, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
So you see Mondath is starting to walk towards you guys, and she yells out, Leosin! So she sees the big group of you guys there. And she's going to attempt to target Leosin with a spell. But she's going to miss, and instead she's going to target Jonathan. And the spell is going to be Hold Person. So you must succeed on a wisdom saving throw, or you are paralyzed.
Yeah, boy.
And the DC on that is going to be... Before you roll it. Oh, you already did. A 14.
Oh.
So now you are basically locked in like a magical cage. I'm going to put the net symbol on you. You are captured in a tiny net. All right, Jalen.
All right. Well, I'm going to, without breaking contact, move over here. And then I will attack the Drake with my scimitar.
That's a hit. Big 6.
And yeah, I'll attack again. Nobody's crying about being hurt.
All right. So that Drake is not looking too good.
Good hit.
He's beaten and bloodied.
And that will end my turn.
Let me see. Not sure. I think Gex would still. I think he's still kind of occupied with the acolyte. Not sure if he would even notice Jonathan is paralyzed. Other than it seems that he's a bit quiet right now. So that's all I'm thinking.
I would say that her magic, you see like Jonathan is surrounded in this like purple glow, and he's like not moving.
Yeah, I was just gonna say Gex probably was still just got hit by that acolyte and kind of focus on him.
Yep.
Kind of trying to collect that right side of our group. So there's 18 hits, right?
Yes.
7.
And sorry, I was looking at stuff. Were you attacking the Drake or the acolyte? Okay.
Yeah, that acolyte. Yeah.
Okay.
He's still kind of focused on that bit.
Yeah. So you Eldritch Blast him, and you see him like take the shot and then just go down to the ground. So you kill him.
Ooh, I got one. Did you see that, Whoa, Jonathan. Whoa, what's going on?
So Leosin definitely saw what happened to Jonathan, and he kind of like runs up to you and he says, "Jonathan, I'm sorry. That's how she captured me. I'll try and free you." So he like runs out, and he immediately targets Mondath. And he is gonna go with magic
Fireball.
magic missile. One, two, three. So JT, you'll have to remind me, for a concentration check, what do we do for that?
Just roll a con save.
Con save versus what? Versus whatever I want, or what?
The amount of damage. See, that was.
Okay, so the magic missiles hit. The magic missiles hit her, and she kind of like stumbles backwards, and you see the purple shimmer on Jonathan just like disappear.
That wasn't fun.
So, yep, it's your turn.
Yeah, the actual rule on that it's usually its difficulty is usually a DC like 10 or half the damage taken. So.
Okay.
Okay, so I am not very happy about getting hit with that spell. So I am going to cast Chromatic Orb at her at level 2.
Kamehameha.
And I'm going to use lightning damage. Huh? I think I hit the wrong button, sorry.
Oh, you did magic missile. There
it is. So, question for you is, since the Drake is between us, what happens with that orb?
I would say that you could cast around the Drake. So you just like sidestepped him a little bit and just cast it and just went by him. But a 12 is going to be a miss on her. So it like zooms by her.
Well, then I'm going to follow that up with a bonus action. Of that.
Okay. And that is also a miss on her.
JT, you've given me your bad luck. That'll end my turn.
She's being very elusive. Interesting.
Playing right in your character, your character's getting upset, so.
You will notice that another acolyte has come out of the fog. The ambush drake that's still in your little group attempts to bite Jalen this time, since Jalen is right there.
But that's a disadvantage.
Okay. 14. Is that a miss?
No, that's it.
Okay, reroll. 11. That's a miss. All right. So this Mondath lady gets a little bit closer to you guys. And she attempts to cast Sacred Flame on Leosin. DC 14, 7 radiant damage, potentially. And Leosin sees that and gets hit. Takes the 7 damage. See, you guys say the Sacred Flame never works, but we've seen it work twice tonight.
That is twice.
And back to Jalen.
All right. I'm going to attack this monstrosity.
Sixteen's a hit. For 6. He's definitely not looking good.
All right. Nobody's crying about being hurt, so I will attack him again.
And the big 20. And with that, you manage to kill a second one.
Y'all got to catch up. And now that he's dead, I am going to move over here. Gex, do something this time.
I did. I killed that one acolyte over there.
Nobody saw that.
Gex is actually going to take his movement and hide in the fog.
Okay.
But he actually has a thing called an Eldritch Invocation called Devil Sight. You can see normally in darkness or magical darkness, which I would assume magical fog is even less than magical darkness. So
Yep.
So be less likely for people to see him. He is going to try and attack the other acolyte.
The red one?
Yeah, the red one.
Okay. All right, that's a hit.
2. See, he did more damage this time.
2's better than 1.
Doubled it, in fact, from last time.
So Leosin says to Mondath, I don't know what you're trying to accomplish here, but it's not going to work. You should just give up while you have the chance. And she kind of like just snarls at him. All right. You asked for it. He like puts his arms over his head and he just conjures this giant fireball and just unleashes it. And it hits this spot right here and just explodes. Actually, he aims it a little bit north. And yeah, it just explodes. So each creature in a 20-foot radius.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's why I aimed it away.
That's fine.
Yeah, so it's an 8d6 fire damage. I mean, it did roll. It's a 27. So we'll start with her on the Dex save, DC 13. She succeeds, so she takes half. And then the little acolyte, Dex 13, he gets it exactly, so they're both going to take half. That will kill him. And then that does some pretty good damage to her. As we go to Jonathan.
I will move up to directly attack her. And I will hit her with my flail.
Okay. That's a miss.
Never mind.
She dodged you.
That'll end my turn.
Gex might see this better than most. You see that another acolyte has exited the fog on the north side. And we go back to her. So as she's been doing all this casting, you definitely notice that she's got a weapon as well. So she swings that weapon at you directly. 17?
That is a miss.
Again? And okay, so she swings at you and you deflect it and she drops it. Back to Jalen.
I am going to move here, and I am going to sheath my scimitar and draw my bow and end my turn.
All right, Gex hiding in the clouds, seeing all this stuff going on.
Of course, you get to see the fireball, see the other guy kind of evaporate and watch the other guy move out of the way. But he's still kind of keeping an eye over here by the guards, so he is going to move just a little bit, try to get a shot at that other guard Drake.
Yeah, you've been kind of watching it. They've been, poking at it with their spears, so they're doing some damage, but they haven't been able to take it down quite yet.
Yeah.
And then the other one is now popped up over on that side, and there's two guards on that one over there.
Nope.
Anything else on your turn?
Now that he's in the fog, though, he is going to use his nimble escape feature and take the hide action.
Okay. So Leosin says to Mondath, yeah, you didn't like that fire, did ya? Would you like a little more? Because I can keep it coming all day. Little firebolt towards her. 22's a hit. For 4. And boom, boom, boom to Jonathan.
I'm just gonna go ahead and attack her with my flail again. And miss again.
Ah, you're not very good with that, are you? She says to you.
Must be because I was raised not to hit a lady.
Oh, how sweet.
I just got to remember that you're not one.
Ooh. So this acolyte moves down kind of next to her a little bit. And he is gonna do Cure Wounds. So she gets healed for 7. All right, and you guys aren't acting with any of those. So she does, like, she's staying within range of you, so she's doing like these little dodge moves, and she picks up her weapon, and she attempts to strike at you with that. Now you might ask, out of character here, how she's able to do that. There's reasons. 18?
18 is a hit.
For 11.
Yikes!
Oof. Oh, that was a good hit. How you doing over there, Jonathan?
I'm definitely feeling it now.
All right, so I am going to draw my bow and attack the acolyte.
That's a miss.
And then I will use my bonus action to cast Healing Word on Jonathan.
Nice. 7.
Thanks.
So you regain 7 hit points.
Thank you very much, Jalen.
Yeah, now do something. Where did Gex go anyways? Did he just like run from the battlefield? That little shyster?
You guys would have seen me go in the fog cloud, but he wouldn't know where.
I was busy killing drakes.
Yeah. So Gex is kind of, hiding out. Would this give him advantage against that guard drake?
Yeah.
Do it this time. Go do it this time. So 13 hit.
On the blue guard drake is a miss.
son of a gun. What's going on? Alright, that's his turn.
So Leosin is gonna run up to Jonathan and say, "Oh, you're not looking too good. We're close. We've almost got this."
Let's take down this fake lady.
Here, stand back just a little bit as he holds out his hands once again. Burning hands. Which will hit both of them. Cone attack. "15-foot cone, dex save, DC 13. All right, on the Acolyte, an 8. So he'll take 9 fire damage. So you see his like robe and stuff is like on fire. He ain't doing so hot. And then Mondath also fails.
Whoa.
So she's been taking a lot of fire damage. On to Jonathan.
I am gonna go with another flail attack. Finally.
Hold on. That's a miss.
Wait, what? Okay, I guess I end my turn.
So the Acolyte behind her will do Sacred Flame on Leosin. DC 12 dex. Okay, he's good. And back to her. This time she's going to try and swing her weapon at Leosin. This is going to hurt. 1, 2. Both are hits. Yeah, only a 3 bludgeoning that time. 3 and 11. So you see Leosin take a couple real good shots there. And then back to Jalen.
All right. I am going to attack the Acolyte with my bow again, or at least attempt to. Nope. I got all my rolls out early.
Gex has been in the fog and kind of keeping an eye on the soldiers, but Leosin coming up there and doing some more of the fire. He kind of his head gets turned back and he sees a couple of those big hits that Leosin took after that. So Gex is actually going to turn and try to do an attack on her, and he's going to attempt to use Chill Touch on her. Nope.
Yeah, her defenses seem very strong. So Leosin wipes like some blood from his mouth and says, "Yeah, you're pretty good with that, but I'm pretty good with mine as well." And so he takes his staff and he's like twirling it. And he strikes at her with the staff. And she manages to dodge it. Back to Jonathan.
I am getting a little frustrated, but I go ahead and I attack with my flail.
You finally get her.
Ooh.
Nice hit, too. So when you hit her go ahead.
For my bonus action, I'd like to add Thunderous Smite.
Okay. So 4.
She's got to make her strength saving throw.
Yep. DC 13. She fails.
So which means she gets pushed back 10 feet and goes prone.
Nice. Little prone symbol. So it's like, yeah, you hit her, and like you hit her really hard to where it's like some of her armor even comes off, and she gets like thrown, and now she's like on the ground. Yeah.
And that'll end my turn.
Yeah. And her acolyte buddy right there is like sees that, and he runs up to you, or floats up to you, and actually tries to strike you with his club, which we have not seen yet. And he misses. So she uses half of her movement speed to stand up. And you can see as she stands up, she's like holding one of her arms, and the weapon she's been using is like on the ground. She says to you guys, "It doesn't matter if you defeat me here today. Resmir will rule this land. You can't stop us." And she'll cast Sacred Flame at Leosin.
She really doesn't like you, buddy.
And he saves. Jalen?
All right, I'm going to move a little bit, get a good new position, and then I am going to attack Jonathan's girlfriend with my bow. And I will miss, and that will end my turn.
All of a sudden, like, you guys may have seen Gex come into the fog, but didn't know exactly where he was. So the next thing you're going to see is Gex appears right here, and he will attempt to use his dagger in her back.
I'm gonna say, because do you have like a sneak attack on that character?
Well, he is a rogue, and he would be kind of hidden, so that's your call.
Okay. So, I'm gonna say a 15 is gonna hit. For 7. So you successfully do what I think you were trying to do. So how do you kill her?
I was like, hey, why don't you leave some of my friends alone? And nobody likes you anyway. And whoever this Rhythmary is, doesn't matter. And just, so he kind of appears, and he's going to appear like, almost like on her back kind of thing. Just like, hey. And he does that and stabs her. It's right there. How's that, Jalen? Does that work for you? Is that pretty good?
It's about time. Where you been all this time?
I was taking inventory. There's still 2 more guys inside the fog cloud.
Well, we still got 2 more Drakes on the other side, along with this acolyte that is trying to hug on Leosin right now.
Gotcha.
So as Leosin's turn comes up, the fog cloud dissipates.
Oh, there's the other 2 people there, Gex.
How would we ever have known they were there?
Yeah, let's see if we can deal with this last one right here. Leosin is going to cast Firebolt, which he misses.
You miss a lot with that spell.
Yeah, I'm used to firing the big ones, not these small ones.
And I will attack the acolyte with my flail.
Big hit.
Big hit.
And you kill him.
Nice.
Just cave his skull in. And then with my movement, I will move up.
So
and that'll end my turn.
As you approach him, you can see that he's like rubbing his eyes, like the fog was like really messing with him. And then he sees you approaching and he says, "Ah, little paladin, have you come to finish our duel?"
More or less. I'm not going to let you run away like a coward like last time.
Shall we invoke the same rules? No one can interfere, just you and me?
Nah, we've already cleaned up most of your company. I don't think so.
All right. And as they're talking, it's Jalen's turn.
All right. I am going to move a little bit. And then I will attack the acolyte with my bow.
That's a hit. Okay.
For 5 piercing damage. And that'll end my turn.
So Gex, when that fog cloud kind of went down and he was up that close, he was like, oh no. But then when he saw Jonathan immediately go up to the other Dragonborn. He was like, "Ooh, I mean, like, I knew he was gonna go right there anyway. No worries." Jack's gonna kind of drop back just a little bit and try to get a better angle, also on the other acolyte. Gonna try to fire an Eldritch Blast.
Big 2.
Back for the big 2. Yeah, that's easier.
You're rolling a 10, a 1d10. How are you getting so only low rolls on that?
Yeah, it's
I've
like
had a couple 10s, but
1 2 1 2 1 2 10 1 2 1 2 10. So, little paladin, do you remember my spear? I think you enjoyed it last time. $17?
That is a miss, though it's a very close miss.
Ah, perhaps you've gotten better.
We all grow.
So, Leosin moves to the middle of the field. And he's going to do Magic Missile one more time. 1, 2, 3. So you see 3 darts just shoot across the field and hit Cranrath. Bam, bam, bam. On to Jonathan.
And I will strike him with my flail.
I gotta double check his AC, but I'm pretty sure that's a hit. Yep.
For 5. And that'll end my turn.
Ah, yes, you have been training in this short time since we met. Good. The Acolyte is going to do Sacred Flame on Gex.
Gex is going to use one of his charges of Lucky. Gets advantage on D20 rolls.
Yeah, that's our first crit of the night, I think.
Yeah.
You would have been fine without the advantage.
It's fine. It's fine. You didn't like getting it the last time. So.
So we'll then move on to Jalen.
All right. I am going to attack the Acolyte one more time with my bow.
Okay.
You're that confident that your 3's going to kill him, are you?
Hey, when he's got 4 or 5 arrows sticking at him, he's going to die eventually.
Well, you did say attack him one more time.
Yep, he's got another arrow sticking in him. He's not dead yet.
And that'll end my turn.
Gex over there surrounded by dead bodies.
He's hiding amongst them.
Are you comfortable back there, Gex?
He's piled them up and created a little wall. You can't see him anymore.
He is again going to take another shot at that acolyte. Ooh.
Yep, 9's a miss.
Yep. Gonna move a little bit over towards Leos a little bit.
Little paladin, listen to me very carefully. Look at the battlefield right now. Your men all grouped up. Your Leosin near them. You know what I can do. I could take them all out with a single strike. Unless you surrender right now. Anything to say?
I do not believe that me surrendering individually would stop you from doing that attack. So I will do everything in my power to stop the attack.
So he attempts to grab you. So he reaches out with one of his big claw-like hands and he tries to grab you. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a dex versus strength. So I'm going to roll first. So he grabs at you. And he just automatically misses. It doesn't matter. So you immediately dodge him. And I'm going to give you a free swing.
Okay.
So that's a hit.
Okay.
Ah, why, you little... And then he swings at you with his weapon. Ten.
Okay.
Leosin once again winds up. And this time he's going to cast it at a level 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you see darts shoot across the battlefield, hit him, bump, 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 bump. And then we're back to Jonathan again.
Okay.
He's definitely looking pretty rough.
All right, I'm going to attack with my flesh. And miss. So that will end my turn.
Okay. The Acolyte's going to do Sacred Flame on Jalen. DC 12 Dex.
That's not the worst one, no fat.
Nope. So you're going to take 2 Radiant. And speaking of Jalen, back to him.
All right. I will return the favor with an arrow to the face.
Or
And-
over the shoulder?
No. I'm going to use my centaur wrist wraps and re-roll that attack.
There we go.
I forgot about that.
Nice.
And he got it.
For 7 piercing
And
damage.
you kill him with that.
Never underestimate the cleric.
Most clerics wield a mace or what I wield.
Yeah, but I'm used to going out on patrols with hunters and warriors. I'm like the battle medic or the combat medic. And that'll end my turn.
All right, back to Gex.
Okay, seeing that Acolyte go down, Gex is kind of doing just a quick survey of kind of the battle. How does that guard drake look?
Both the drakes are very, very rough. They're looking pretty bad.
So he's going to target the guard drake and cast Eldritch Blast.
All right. Big hit. Can you have big damage? That's not bad.
8.
So you actually do manage to kill it with that.
Oh, there we go. Okay, Jonathan, your turn.
I'm working on it.
So he attacks you with his spear again. For 5.
At this point, I would be looking pretty rough.
Leosin is going to attempt to cast Ray of Frost. Whoa.
Nice.
Okay. So he is frozen, kind of. And after that hit, he's looking pretty rough himself. That was a big hit. As we go to Jonathan.
So I'm going to use my action to drink a potion of fire breath.
Oh.
And then I'm going to use one of its charges.
The only charge.
No, it's a 3 charge thing.
Yeah.
Oh, 19.
Oh.
Pretty good roll.
So if he does not get a DC 13, he takes 19 damage.
Okay. So you give him a little taste of his own medicine. Oh, he straight fails it.
Ouch.
So yeah, you see him, he tries to like, he sees you do that and he knows what's coming. He tries to like dash out of the way, so to speak, but he's too injured and he just takes the full brunt of it. And he doesn't even move. He just drops right to the ground, just dead.
Well, okay then.
And as the Dragonborn drops, you look around, you see the guards kill the last ambush Drake, and everybody looks around, and the guards just start cheering. They're going crazy. You've done it. You've defended the city. Again.
Huzzah. We did it, and we're not dead.
Yeah, Leosin, like, walks over to where Gex and Jalen is, and he's just like, oh, man. And he's just kind of, like, playfully, like, collapses into the grass, like he's doing a snow angel, but he doesn't actually do the motion. He's just, like, laying there, just like, oh, God, I'm so done.
So I'm going to walk over to Leosin, put my hand on his shoulder as he's laying on the ground, and may the Mother's light be with you, and cast Cure Wounds on him, even though the combat's over.
Yep. And he, like, grabs your hand as you're doing this, and he's like, thank you. I didn't really need it, but I appreciate it.
And he gets 8 hit points back.
Okay.
Correct, Whiskers. You are correct.
All right, after that's over, I want to make sure we do a good search on Jonathan's girlfriend and the Dragonborn, and then just kind of do a general search of everybody else, see if they have anything, obviously money, but anything that's out of the ordinary on them.
Yep. So, in total, you're able to find 15 gold pieces. From the Dragonborn, I think the only thing that you might be interested in is the spear. It doesn't appear to be anything too special. It's just like a higher end spear. You like just look at the quality of it and you can see that it's an above average spear. Same with her weapon. It's an above average weapon that she was using. Their armor is pretty tore up. That probably wouldn't be any use. She was wearing chainmail.
Yeah, it's toast.
Yeah, he had natural armor for Dragonborn.
So he was fighting us in his skeevies?
Just dragon scale armor, I guess if you want to call it that. But yeah, the governor will come over to you guys and shake your hands as the city guard guys continue to like dance and cheer.
I walk over to Leosin and say, next time, don't run out to the front when you aren't wearing any armor.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. And if this were an episode of TV, it would fade to black right there. So we'll end the session right there for tonight.
Hey, Jonathan, I got some more of that Sentai. Want a swig?
You enjoy that yourself.
Okay. Oh, Leosin, you?
No, that stuff's too strong for me. I'm sure we'll have a fun night at the tavern tonight. So of the, like, out of character, do you guys want any of the smaller loot or anything, or just kind of go with that?
I annotated the gold, and I guess we'll take the 2 above average quality weapons. I don't think we really need anything else.
Okay, I'll put that in the party inventory.
Okay.
Okay. And you'll notice in the party inventory, there's the cast-off armor. That's that black armor that we took off that other guy. I just didn't know how to annotate it.
Gotcha.
Definitely wasn't expecting the Dragonborn to go down with that one attack.
Yeah, when you reach for a potion, that's not exactly what I thought you were going to do.
I know. I don't think Kidley was expecting it either.
It was like, oh yeah, he remembered health potions, so we put those on our belts, and we made sure and had those ready to go. And then he drank the potion of fire breath. I was like, what?
Yeah, to myself, I was going, you ding-dong, don't heal yourself.
Well, I mean, if you remember the last fight, I probably should have used one of my potions against him.
Yeah, he definitely wasn't running away this time.
Oh, that was a good job.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I will tell you, like, one of the things that I was trying to do, so, like, there at the end when I was trying to get him to grab you, so if the scenario would have played out where he was able to grab you and then shove you away, he would have done lightning breath to all your allies down there.
Yep.
But you managed
I
to...
saw them line up.
Yeah, you managed to, like, stop that, so... Nope, good session,
Good
everybody.
job.
It was?
Thanks, chat.
Yep, we'll be continuing this on Thursday, and we'll see where things go from here.
Sounds good.
All right, cool stuff. But yeah, with that, everybody, we'll wrap it up right there. So yeah, thank you all so much, and we'll see you guys tomorrow for the next one. And like I said, Thursday for more D&D. So yeah, have a good night, everybody, and we'll see you then.